Hello and welcome back. My name is Amir, and in this video we're going to solve yet another puzzle from the Codewars website. For this one I have chosen difficulty of 5 and the tags is array, and let's see. So the first one is don't drink the water. Let's go and see what we have. Okay, given a two-dimensional array representation of a glass of mixed liquids, something like this. Sort the array such that the liquids appear in the glass based on their density. The lower density floats on the top, so it should go to the top, like this. The width of glass will not change from top to bottom. Okay, so we have given something like this, and it's a mix of arrays. So we have H, which is honey, and then water, and then oil, and we need to sort it like this, so that the O, which is the oil, which has the lowest density, goes to the top. So let's go and solve, but it would be nice if you pause the video at this moment and try to solve it by yourself. Otherwise, let's go and see how we can do it. Okay, we have something like this. Let me copy and paste it here. I need to get the density as well. So these are the values for the density. So I would have a, let's say, dense or density or whatever you would like to call it. Then I will paste it and would say that a H is this value. And then we could do something like this, remove these parts and say that it's like so. So now we have the density. It would be nice to have these in quotation marks like so. Then the thing that I would like to do is to first flatten this glass array, which is a 2D array, into a 1D array, then sort that array, and then return it back to a 2D array. So let me grab an example here. So this one, for example, I can say that here, just log the liquids and give it this array to see what is the return value. Right, so this is the return value, which is the input that we gave it. Okay, so let's go and do the mapping the array into a one-dimensional array. So here I would say I would call it sorted or sorted array or whatever you would like to call it. I would get the glass and then reduce the glass, giving an accumulator and each row, which is one of these. And what I would like to do is just return the ACC and the row. If I see the sorted here, it's like this. So I have just removed these brackets from here, and now it's a one-dimensional array. Then I need to sort it as well. So I would say sort. I would have two values, A and B, and I can say that here, check the density, and if the density of let's say A is less than the density of B, then I think it's -1 and then 1. Yeah, it gives me O and then W and then H, which is correct. So I'm sorting correct. So now I have a one-dimensional array. The next thing is just convert it back to a 2D array. So I don't want to mess up with my input, so I would have another array. I will call it converted, and this one will be an array the same size of the class that we have here. So class.length, if I log it here, the converted, you can see that it's an array of 3 empty spots. So I would fill it with a array, not this, an array. So now I have an array of 3 arrays, just like here. Then the thing that I need to do is like take 4 of these chunks, so these 4, and add it to this one, then the next 4 and add it to this one, and then the next 4 and add it to this one. So I can say that 4 going from 0 all the way to glass.length, because the length of the glass is not changing and it should be 3, and we are adding to I. Obviously the thing that I need to do is that say that the converted at index I, it should be sorted dot slice, and then I should slice from, for the first one I should slice from 0 to 4, and then from 4 to 8, and then so on, so forth and so on. So it would be best if I have a like a len variable here that would give me the this one dot length, so that I know like the items that I am using, like 4 here, and then I use it here. But I times len, and then to I plus 1 times len. And as you can see, we have OWH, just like the example that we have here. So this is working. But this class 0.length, if there is an empty array, then this class 0.length will not work. So I need to say that check that if array that is array the class at index 0, if we have this array, then do this, otherwise this is an empty array and you should return 0. So now if we say that the empty array, yeah, we didn't give it an initial value, so this should work now. Now the converted and the sorted are both the empty. I don't need the sorted anymore, so the converted is empty here, and I can remove this part as well because this is being shown here. So I have the converted. Let's get 2 more examples. So if I give it like this, then I should get O, A, W and H. O, A, W and H, correct. If I have this one as my input, I should get O, A, W, H, correct. And if I have this one, O, A, W and H, correct. And for the empty array we did the test, so it looks correct. The thing that I should return is the converted, not the class, and I believe this is working. So let's copy and paste it here. And let's try to solve it. Yes, so it's working fine now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.